Good morning, everyone. Here, Shazma Fatima, lecturer in Civil Department. Now, we are going to discuss about construction management and entrepreneurship subject. In that, we are going to discuss about earth compaction equipments. In last class we discussed about earth moving equipments. We discussed all the earth moving equipments. Now today's topic is earth compaction equipments. Compactors are machines frequently used to compact materials such as soil in order to increase its density for construction. We have types of compactors. First one, we have smooth wheel rollers. Second, ship foot rollers. Third, pneumatic tire rollers. Now we are going to discuss one by one. Smooth wheel rollers, ship foot rollers, pneumatic tire rollers. Here, coming to the smooth wheel rollers. These are most suitable for compacting gravels, sand and other such types of materials. These are used for ordinary rolling work where deep compaction is not required. You can see the image of a smooth wheel rollers. These rollers are effective in compacting granular soils such as sand, gravel, and crushed stones. Road rollers are compaction equipment which are used to the load of the vehicles to compress the surface which is being rolled. An even wheel roller comes under the class of heavy compaction equipment which has one undergoes the class of heavy compaction equipment which has one heavy steel drum fixed in the front axle with one or two wheels in the rear side. The roller using a single rear wheel is known as tandem roller, while the one with two rear wheels is named as three-wheeled rollers. Navigated generally is most type of rear wheel tandem roller can have wheel what happened to be 6 feet in diameter as well as 2 feet wide. The single front wheel probably be small compared to the rear wheels. Rear side wheels can be allowed and can be loaded with water that can raise the weight of the roller by way of a third. The gap between the front and back wheels will cause uneven compaction of your compacted surface. Weight of the roller by sand and such materials that got to be crushed. It is really not suited to the soil and then there is high moisture content. The depth of your layer, which can be compacted by using these rollers, depends upon the type of material being rolled as well as the weight in the roller. The tandem's roller weight between 2 and 8 tons, while a 3-wheel roller will weigh between 8 and 10 tons. The performance of the roller is determined by the load it imposes on its load per centimeter of width, that consequently depends on the complete weight in the drum. The performance might be enhanced by enhancing the weight from the drum by adding ballast inside its hollow portion, or perhaps adding wet sand or water. The sort of material that really needs compacting determines just how many passes the roller to make and the speeds from which this compaction is completed. Smooth wheel rollers cover the complete area which comes underneath the wheel's base and might exert contact pressure of 380 kPa. These rollers can be used on all soils except on rocky soil. The static weight from the roller determines its efforts at compaction. It's popular to the proof rolling of subgrades as well as compact asphalt pavement. This roller have a speed of between 3 and 6 kph, a physical that is certainly observed for compacting layers of 20 centimeter depth is to get the rollers make 8 passes in for compacting layer of 20 centimeter is depth to get the roller make 8 passes in the lowest possible speed. Smooth wheel roller may be increased by installing them with vibratory equipment. These compaction rollers use the vibrations to rearrange the particles inside the material being compact. Now coming to the sheep foot roller. Sheep foot roller, you can see the image. It consists of steel cylindrical drum with projection extending in radial direction outwards from surface of cylindrical and may be propelled or towed by tractor. It is used for compacting earthwork in embankments and canals. As roller moves over the surface, the feet penetrate the soil to produce a kneading action and a pressure to mix and compact the soil from bottom to top layer. Here consists of steel cylindrical drum with projection extending in radial direction outwards from surface of cylinder and may be propelled or towed by tractor. It is used for compacting earthwork in embankments and canals. Now coming to the pneumatic tread rollers, it gives kneading action as well as compression to the soil underneath. It is suitable for moderately cohesive silty soils, clay soils. You can see the image of pneumatic tread roller. It is suitable for moderately cohesive silty soil, clay soil, gravelly and clean sand. While most contractors may use a steel drums roller to complete their pavement jobs, at a time can come when rubber tired rollers might be considered. Rubber tired are pneumatic rollers used with steel drum rollers in certain applications, provided contractors with a better base before paving achieve a better density or compaction and improve the look of the finished project. Before purchasing a pneumatic roller, however, you should understand the role it plays in a paving operation. Compared to using only a steel drum roller, pneumatic rollers have many benefits for contractors. The tires provide better static penetrations into the material. Pneumatic rollers have become more popular with stiffer mixes such as those used in superpave, since it can help you achieve compaction density. Traditional steel drum rollers may tend to push these materials as opposed to compacting it. The pneumatic tires machines conform the material between the tires and with the kneading effect have a better opportunity to improve density in a tender zone. Say coal, the kneading effect brings the oil up to the surface. It gives it that really nice rich black finish, which is what some contractors like to see. Many contractors choose to use a pneumatic roller in the intermediate position in a paving train while laying stiff mixing falling behind the breaking down roller. Now coming to the next topic, we have hauling equipments. The equipment used for transportation of material known as hauling equipment are simply haulers. Haulers may operate on the roadways or railways it involves in. Transportation of building materials, carriage and disposal of excavated earth, haulage of heavy construction equipments. Types of hauling equipments: we have truck, dump truck, dampers and tippers. Now coming to the truck, they have high mobility, good speed and adaptability. The truck capacity varies from 0.4 cubic meter. You can see the image of a truck. The truck capacity varies from 0.4 cubic to 20 cubic and speed varies from 10 kmph to 30 kmph. High mobility, good speed and adaptability. The truck capacity varies from 4.4 cubic to 20 cubic and speed varies from 10 kmph to 30 kmph. A truck or lorry is a motor vehicle designed to transport cargo. Trucks vary greatly in size, power, and configuration. Small varieties Now coming to the dump truck. These are the trucks which are fitted with automatic unloading devices. The loading is normally done by loading shovels or loaders. The trucks have capacity. You can see the image of dump truck. The trucks have capacity has 53 tons. These are moving for earth moving purpose. These are of three types: side dump truck, rear dump truck, bottom dump truck. These are the trucks which are fitted with automatic unloading devices. The loading is normally done by loading shovels or loaders. The trucks have capacity as high as 53 tons. They are moving for earth moving purpose. These are of three types: side dump trucks, red dump trucks, bottom dump trucks. Now coming to the next topic, we have dampers. A dampers is a vehicle designed for carrying bulk material at building sites. Dampers are distinguished from dump trucks by their configurations. A dumpers is usually an open four-wheeled vehicle with the load skip in front of the driver, while a dump truck has it can in front of the load. You can see the image of dumpers. A dumpers is a vehicle designed for carrying bulk material, often on building sites. Dumpers are distinguished from dump trucks by configuration. A dumper is usually an open four-wheel vehicle with the load skip in front of the traverse, while a dumper truck has its cap in front of the road. The skip can be tipped to dump the load. This is where the name as dumper comes from. Now coming to the next, we have tipper. A truck or lorry, the rear platform of which can be raised at the front end to enable the load to be discharged by gravity. You can see the image of a tipper. It is also called as tip truck. Tippers are suited for the rough and tumble of mining and carrying operations, as well as for carrying bulk loads in construction and infrastructure industries. A truck or lorry, the rear platform of which can be raised at the front end to enable the loads to be discharged by gravity. It is also called as tip truck. Tipper are suited for the rough and tumble of mining and quarrying operations, as well as for carrying bulk loads in construction and infrastructure industries. Now coming to the next questions, multiple choice questions. Dash type of rollers rely upon their dead weight to carry out consolidation work. Your options are A. Rubber tire, B. Pneumatic, C. Dead weight, D. Ship's foot. And your option is C. Dead weight. Explanation: dead weight rollers are usually diesel powered and driven by a seated operator within a cabin, their weight varying from 1 to 16 tons, which is distributed to the ground through two large diameter rear wheels and a wider but small front steering wheel. Now coming to the next question, we have the weight of dash rollers varies from 500 kg to 5 tons. Your options are A. Dead weight, B. Vibrating, C. Ramping, D. Tamping. And your option is B. Vibrating. Explanation for the above question is vibrating rollers are more effective to consolidate a small area in building works, particularly in granular soil. They are available with or without water sprinkler attachments and with vibration ranging up to 3000 vibrations per minute. Now coming to the next question, we have a dash roller consists of a flat platform below with number of smooth rubber tire wheels are mounted on two or more axles. Your options are A. Ship's foot, B. Pneumatic, C. Smooth wheeled, D. Dead weight. And your option is B. Pneumatic. Explanation for above question. The rubber tired or pneumatic rollers are found to be very efficient in the composition of earth, upgrade granular soils in base coats, final operation for bituminous surface dressing, etc. In addition to the direct compressive due to rolling, these rollers also provide a slight kneading action. Now coming to the next question, we have dash rollers are also known as stamping rollers. Your options are A. Ship's foot, B. Rubber tired, C. Smooth wheeled, D. Pneumatic. And your option is A. Ship's foot. Ship's foot's rollers consist of hollow steel cylinder or cylinders, each about 1.20 meters long and 1.20 meter in diameter, with 180 mm to 30 mm projections extending out from the curved surface of the cylinder. These projections are made of steel and they resembles ship's foot and are arranged in row around the cylinders, the projections in successive rows being staggered. Now coming to the next question, we have the dash rollers are considered most suitable for compacting clayey soil or soil containing mixture of sand and clay. Your options are A. Smooth wheeled, B. Ship's foot, C. Dead weight, D. Pneumatic. And your option is B. Ship's foot. Explanation for the above question is, in the modified form of ship's foot rollers, the projections are replaced by segments or pads or grids, and such a modified forms of ship's foot rollers can be used satisfactorily for compacting granular material also. Thank you. Good morning everyone. Here Shazma Fatima, lecturer in Civil Department. Now we are going to discuss about construction management and entrepreneurship subject. In that we are going to discuss about earth compaction equipments.